Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode with this cool amazing product right here in my hand, and basically what this is a projector, and it's not like the normal ones that I usually review, like the mini ones. This one is the bigger version. So there's definitely some good things and bad things about getting the big ones versus the small ones. The small ones are definitely much more portable, but when it comes to higher quality image and also the speakers and everything, usually the bigger ones are a little bit better. But then you guys also always have the option to plug in an aux cable or plug in the Bluetooth speaker depending on what kind of like projector you guys have. But the one that we have right here is this one right here. So you see on the bottom right here, they mention some of the specs that's on the product itself. So they mention how it's supposed to have a 1080p quality. It has 8000 to 1 contrast. It has hi-fi speakers. But this is basically what the packaging looks like right here. Let's open up to show you guys what's included inside first before we actually test it out. Alright, so when you guys first open up, you guys can see that that is basically what it looks like inside. So first thing you can see inside right here, they do provide you guys a user guide and a quick starter guide to teach you guys how to use it and how to maintain the product itself. And right underneath that, you can see the actual product itself right there, and there's a little accessory box. So let's open up the accessory box first to show you guys what's included in there. Alright, so right here we have the accessory box, and they show you guys what's inside right here, if you can see. So it looks like they provide you guys 3 types of cables and then 1 remote. Let's take it out. So when you open up, you can see that's what it looks like inside there. So first and foremost, they do have the remote, like I mentioned right here. Alright, so this is basically what the remote looks like right here. You can see they have all the buttons on here that you can use to increase the volume, to decrease the volume, changing the different outputs, and up, down, left, right buttons right here, and all these other buttons as well. On the back part right here, if you guys open up, that's basically where you plug in the battery itself. So you use 2 of these AAA batteries to actually activate it. So they do provide you guys this cable right here if you guys want to use this option. And they do provide you guys some Q-tips and cloth if you guys want to use that to clean your product itself. They do provide you guys the HDMI to HDMI cable right here. So you guys can use this to connect it onto your device, the computer, or whatever, to project it onto the projector itself. And right here is a cable that you want to use to plug it in to activate it. So this is basically the cable right here, if you can see. And that's basically everything that's included in the accessory box. Now let me show you guys the projector itself. Alright, so you can see it's all nicely well protected and everything. Remove the top part right here. This is basically what the product looks like right here, all nicely wrapped. And I do have the protection in the bottom part as well. Let's take it out first. Alright, let's take out the wrapper as well. Alright, so once we take out the wrapper, this is basically what it looks like. So they do have the anti-skid material in the bottom to prevent it from moving around. And they do have this option as well. They can actually open up. So that way you can actually have it stand up if you guys want to, if you can see. Or you can close it back up. So that way you guys don't have to stand it up. In the middle part right here, they do give you guys an option if you guys want to screw it on or attach it onto a tripod. So if we take a look right here, you can see there's multiple outputs right here. So there's 2 USB outputs right here. There's an HDMI cable right here. There's an AV outlet right here. And then there's an aux output right here. So you definitely use all of that if you guys want to. Where this right here is where you guys will plug in the cable to activate it. If you guys notice throughout the product itself, they do have the circulation for the fan. So that way it gives room for the actual product itself to breathe, to prevent it from like overheating. I believe right here is a sensor for the remote control if you guys want to use the remote control. When we open up the lens right here, let me show you guys what it looks like. So that's basically what the lens looks like right there. And when you're done using it, this flows back up. Just like that. And the top part right here, they have a lot of buttons right here. And they do have these options right here as well. So basically all the buttons that's on here, you also get on remote control as well. So the top one is for focusing and the bottom one is for keystone. And for this product itself, it doesn't have like autofocus. You need to do it manually on the top that I showed you guys earlier right here. So the keystone option right here and the focus button right here, that's how you guys can get a clearer image. And definitely for the product itself, if you guys want to use it for other devices such as like PS4, laptops, or whatever, you can definitely do all that on here. Even if you guys want to use a Fire Stick, you can definitely do that on here. But that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Let me just plug this in to show you guys what actually works and how well it works first, and then we'll come back and talk more about the product in a second. Alright, so right here we have the device all plugged in. You can see the red indicator right there to show you guys that it is plugged in. And I have my Fire TV stick plugged in right here. So let's give it a try and turn it on and see how it works. Alright, so we're going to press the power button right here to activate it. Alright, so let's turn it on. And there we have the projector itself. So for the product itself, it's not in focus. You guys can always adjust it. So you can see if I turn it this way, it loses the focus. Same thing for this side as well. If I go too much, if I just keep scrolling the focus button right here, eventually it focuses back, you can see right here. And then in terms of the volume controls on here, you cannot control it on the actual device itself. You actually need to control it on the remote itself. So I press the volume up and volume down. You guys can adjust it on here. But you guys cannot do that on the actual device itself. But you can also change everything else on here, like the HDMI, the AV, the USB. You can change all the input source here as well. If you guys want to go to menu, you can adjust all this stuff as well. Alright, so let me actually just play something on here to show you guys what the audio quality sounds like.
안녕하십니까 부장님. 재미입니다.
So this is on maximum.
변호사님, 저도 너무 감사드립니다. 우리의 바람과
Alright, and see the quality on here in terms of the image is pretty good. It's pretty high quality. And also the volume on here is pretty good as well for the audio. If you guys don't like the audio that's on the device itself, you guys always plug in your own speaker as well. So let me show you guys what I mean. Alright, so I've connected onto my speaker that we have right here. And I've played the actual video itself. You guys can hear what it sounds like.
대박이야. 뭐 대박이라고 할 수밖에 없어. 어디 한방에 보내버려. 잘해줍니다.
Alright, so definitely see that you guys can definitely do a lot of stuff on here. If you guys want to use the USB outputs, the HDMI, the aux output, the AV output, you can definitely do all that on here. So I already showed you guys what the focus button does, but if I use the keystone option, this is what it does right here. If you can see, it basically tilts the actual screen itself, depending on where you guys are projecting it. So in this case, I wanted to keep it around somewhere here. But if you guys are projecting maybe on like the ceiling or somewhere where it's curved, you guys probably want to tilt it like this or tilt it the other way like that. Alright, welcome back guys. So now you guys saw the quick test of the actual product itself. You can definitely see it actually works pretty well. You can see the image that's produced on here is pretty high quality and the speaker on here is pretty good as well. But like I mentioned, if you guys do want a higher quality like speaker or audio, you guys can definitely plug in your own speaker or boom box onto here if you guys want a better audio system. You definitely get the high quality image almost like watching a TV, which is pretty awesome. But that is basically everything that's on the product itself. Now that we did unboxing and testing out the actual product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product in particular, I definitely have to say that it is worth it. If you guys are trying to look for high quality projectors, then this one is definitely super worth it. But definitely one thing to remember when you guys are purchasing any kind of projectors is how big you guys want it and what you guys are looking for, like I mentioned earlier. So in my case, or my opinion, I do prefer going for like smaller projectors. That way it's more compact and easier for me to bring on the go. But if you guys don't mind like a big projector that's the size of this one right here, then this one is definitely super worth it. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save the money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.